Alright, you think we played this league? Something for me, I just can't remember.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins.
Man, leg's about to be in pain.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway at Hard Rock. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
This your first time seeing her since?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
He said, Gina!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him.
His X Factor ability not on, right? That's why I gotta put that shit on. Oh, it is on. How the fuck his joystick don't be working? I thought that shit come already because it's the second thing. It's your superstar trait. It's not your X Factor trait. Yeah.
Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ah, good shit. You didn't even know I was going there though. You could kick that shit to the crib.
And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense,
Get open, fuckers.
Even more aggressive play calling.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Go. 1st down, and they go right back.
Oh, there. Alright, fuck that. We're gonna just turn up right now. Whoop his ass.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on
Get him.
the ground later on,
Get him, guys. Whoop his ass.
it'll be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Jesus Christ, they all went for that nigga. Fake.
No real secret. They were going to get him and
That sir is fake.
The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Go play action here. It's Milrow. It's incomplete.
Christ. 4?
To the ground it goes. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He brushed him off with ease. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
That's Musgrave. He like that.
And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Nah, that nigga.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped.
I thought he fumbled that second tackle.
It's going to be 1st and goal now.
after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the
My own teammate.
Almost had 6, but
Yeah, I don't know.
find him in the end zone, incomplete.
My name, say
That
my
throw
name.
doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Brought in. That play is brought to a halt, so you're going to say at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Getting short, it's Milrow.
Hey,
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Milrow to throw on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th.
perfect timing, man.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. In his 6 yards to
What
begin
the
this
hell
one.
is that? I got ball first. Damn. Just took mad time for nothing.
From the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that short gain is
Stop cheating.
You set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And some excellent work to guide them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucks have the 1st. On the gun is Purdy. Complete, it's Horton. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
Oh, man.
Down the field, and he's got it.
I knew it was a chance, but I thought I had it. It was too far.
Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait
All right,
to
get my look back.
early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Yes, but I see it though.
Bass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
I'm a fight. I'm a fight down.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side.
Come on. I set my feet, brother.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Milrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he said.
Okay, we're going to cheese until we can't cheese no more.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the
Let's go,
completion
fuck
and
niggas.
made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and
Oh
10.
shit, TD.
Milrow looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., so it'll be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Oh, good shit.
Comes up with it. Sauce Gardner.
Oh,
with the
Gardner.
INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock.
Alright, I forgot. Let's lock in with I'm about to meet you and play some music and come back and beat your ass.
Made it look to get that far down there and haul in
Gotta
the
make that roll
interception.
up.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
First down, 30 to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
On the ready.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Get it. Panther, Gravity Lions.
Trying for it with Milrow. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers, Vikings.
Throwing now off the play action. Has a man on target to Thornton. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Robinson again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so drop that means 3rd down coming up. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Staying with Robinson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Going to the ground again on first. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
18, watch out.
Purdy on first down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 are under Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw is caught. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
4th down, pass coming. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
70, Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throw the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
52. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Nice game left side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
First down throw here from Milrow. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun, Milrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Set. Come on, set, baby.
Milrow from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 7. It's
50
fourth down.
Bobcat, 50 Bobcat. 18, Roderick, go.
Milrow to throw on 4. He connects downfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Dolphins.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense up to the line fast. On the gun is Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to begin a game. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
What's up?
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumping has cost him 5. First and goal a little bit tougher here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 14.
Bass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Starting from the 5. Dodges another stop. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
Dolphins first down.
79 gross.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
That's another Dolphins.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Running right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll go play action. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within one score in the fourth. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pretty throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Back to 60. Pass. Ready.
They'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Milrow with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. From the gun, Milrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone on first. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line. Second down now. They need 7. They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Robinson. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Back to throw. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance.
GG, man. Fucking that first quarter fucked me up. Too big talking. Like you 14 on me, man. Then you fucking corner routed me to death the rest of the game. I gotta fucking figure that shit out. I ain't prepared for that.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Milrow from the gun.
Oh my god.
Here's a deep shot.
And then you picked it. Like, be fucking for real. Dude, the game be cheating, bro. Anything, I was a swat. That's me, though, bro. I gotta remember locking off rippers, everybody, bro. Fucking talking. Oh my, like, that's why I be saying the game cheating, bro. We swatted that, even though it don't matter, but don't fucking need my picks. Fuck out of here.
Second and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's loaded another one up. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down though the whole way. Still taking shots.
Yo, what is wrong with Madden?
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos
That's
enjoyed
bad
seeing both
word.
of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Miami.
I shot 52% out there. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I logged in, but it wasn't enough. The first quarter was already fuck. I won after I said I logged in, I won by 4, but too far. And on time, I couldn't stop them outrows, man. That shit was frying me. I finally started checking that shit myself. That nigga fucking